import to the cloud. All right. Make host. All right. Susie, basically what I want you to go over with her is how to put a new listing into Bright. You can use an existing listing out there. You can use an old one. You can use whatever you want. But just show her which each category means, what categories we use, how to upload documents, how to upload photos, how to change them around. So if you need to get into a regular property just to show her how to move properties around, that's fine. Show her the importance of hitting that button publish and not hitting it. All you have to do is hit the back arrow button, putting open houses in and all that good stuff.
Okay.
All right. All right, ladies, if you have any questions, just give me a text.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi.
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 So one, I have your number.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send you a picture of, like, we have a book that we use that we can always refer back to that just kind of explains what you do, like what you have to do for your job.
Okay.
And in there is a picture. I took pictures of how to input a listing into Bright, so I can send it to you so that if you ever have to refer back to it later,
Okay.
you have it. Really quick, let me send that and then we'll get started so you have it. You don't have to look at it now.
Okay.
I'll show you. Wait, how did I spell your name? It's with an E, right?
Yes. E-L-E-N-A.
E-L-E-N-A.
Yes.
Wait, you're not in here. I got your number last time, didn't I?
No, I guess I got yours.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Okay, what's your number? I'll text it to you.
It's 773
773
750
750
5633.
5633. Okay. I'm like, I thought I got your number. Okay. So you have that, just so you can refer to it later. I'm gonna share my screen with you. And we're gonna go to, I think this one we wanna do. Is it like a lot of information that you're getting?
Right now I'm doing the real estate school, so it's kind of like,
It's a lot. That's
yeah.
a lot, because you're in school too. This will really help you though, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
All right, let me log Mike in. Sign in. Okay, this doesn't look normal, so let me. I'm gonna pretend we have a new listing. I'll just do I'll just do my house. Okay. So you're kind of gonna want to open two browsers of the same thing.
Okay.
But you're gonna have to refer back to it. So you'll open Bright in one browser, and then I have it over here too. That way I can just easily go look at something if I need to. Okay. I hear a funny noise out there. All right, listings, add new listing. So that's what you'll do first. We can close that. It's not really important. Then you'll go to new listing.
Okay.
And it'll be, you know what? I'm going to do a different one because this is, let's do my best friend's house. We'll do that. And that's 480 center. All right. So residential, if it's a single family home, you'll want to do, you know, residential. If it's a multi-family home, you'll click this one. If you're doing a lease, it'll be that. I don't know if your team does a lot of commercial or anything, but this is where you'll pick whether it's single family or, you know, you'll use. And then let me move you over here. Hit next, enter in the address, and it's 480 Center Ave, Runnymede. We will pull the tax records. Why is there so many? I'm gonna double check this because I see two.
Okay.
They're probably the same thing. But to do that, I will go to search public records. I think it was 480, right? 480 Center, yeah. 480 Center. Okay, so I know it's this one because he's the owner. But this one is actually his neighbor, so that's weird. That's so weird. Okay. So it's the 000211. So I'm going to grab that one. And then proceed. This is all new here too. So I've only input a listing on this part once. It looks a little different, but you won't have to worry about it because they'll probably keep it the same for a long time.
Yeah.
So then you'll hit add values to listing. And then this is where you'll input all the stuff. And that's the pictures that I sent you where you can always refer back to it if you need to. But for the status, I just put coming soon until Mike looks at it. Then once he approves it, I'll change it to active when we're going active, but just put coming soon while you're first making it. And then the list price you'll put in, we'll pretend we're doing 300,000 just because it's easy. That's not right. Okay, and then I'm actually gonna pull out the book too, so I don't teach you anything wrong. Okay. So listing agreement type, you always want to put exclusive right.
Okay.
That will be in the book for you. For the expiration date, when you do the documents for a listing, you're going to get a form. It's called the exclusive right to sell or the listing contract. That will tell you when it starts and when it ends. The I guess business agreement with the agent and the seller.
Yeah.
So it'll tell you the start date and the end date, and you'll put those here.
Okay.
I'm gonna make dates up. So let's pretend we signed the listing contract today. And Mike usually does, I think it's, well, let's just say like a couple months.
Okay.
This market, they sell fast, but let's just go with May 22nd. The ownership interest, you will put fee simple if it's like a residential single family home or a multi-family. If it's a condo, you'll put that. If it's a land lease, but you'll probably do a lot of residential fee simple.
Okay.
If you're not sure, ask the agent whose listing it is or just call your team lead. And
Yeah.
eventually you'll like get the hang of it and you'll just be like, okay, this is what it is. In the beginning, you might have a lot of questions, and that's okay. This I know is fee simple ownership. It's not just a regular single family house. Just to show you, I'm going over here. Single family attached. It's in Jersey. Fee simple ownership, and then you just want to fill in all the things that are red.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, if it's a short sale, you'll hit yes or no. It's probably not. Real estate owned, yes or no. It's probably not, but you'll know when it is. Sale type, it's typically standard. Sometimes, you'll get other things, but it'll be rare. But the book or the pictures that I sent you of our book, it'll tell you to put standard because that's typically what it is.
Okay.
The listing service type is full service. Dual agency, put no. And then in like inclusions and exclusions, you can always add things like talk to the agent. They'll probably let you know beforehand if, let's say, like the kitchen appliances are included and the washer and the dryer. And then exclusions, let's say, pool equipment, because they have a pool, but they're also buying a house with a pool and they want to take it with them. Possession, put settlement. If anybody wants you to change that, they'll let you know. Buyer agency compensation. So you will put percent and then whatever the listing contract says. Let's say they negotiated 6% with the seller. Then you would put 6%, but that goes to both sides. So this is asking for the buyer's side because you're representing the seller. So you'll put 3%. If they negotiated 5%, then it would be 2.5%. Let's say they negotiated 6 because it's better. And then you'll do of gross typically. The sub-agency compensation, you're going to click dollar amount and you're just going to put $0. And you're going to do the same thing for the transaction broker compensation. And then dual variable compensation, you'll hit no. What did I miss? See how like up here it still has 1 going down. There's something I didn't put in. Oh, I thought I did this. Okay, expiration date. Let's just say December. Why does it still? Oh, I see, because I put it in the wrong spot. Oh my God, how am I in 2023? Do you see this? We skipped some months. Okay, there we go. That was my mistake. So you always want to just double check. I'm glad I did that because you can always go back, double check, see if you did something wrong. It'll kind of let you know. Address and directions. So for directions, I always Google the address on my phone. So I'll go to my maps and I'll type in the address. So it's 480. I don't know if you could see me. So I'm on my phone, just typing it in. 480 Center Ave. And I look for like a main street, like a main road around there. The main road around here says 41. I know that that's Black Horse Pike. So on there, I'm gonna kind of give just simple directions from Black Horse Pike. So I'm gonna put from the Black Horse Pike, make a I know how to do it, but make a right on 3rd Ave and then a left on Center.
Mm-hmm.
Just simple directions. If you can, sometimes there are situations where you can kind of go left or right. I'll just skip that and put like turn on, like, let me give you an example. I'll just put from Black Horse Pike, turn on, whoop, sorry about that. Turn on to, no, taking that away. From Clements Bridge, turn on to Singley and right on Center. Because just for example, you could go either direction from Clements Bridge. You could just put turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm actually going to change this one too. Make a right. I'm going to put turn on 3rd Ave because you could be going north or south, east or west. You don't need both of these though. One is good. Just simple, simplified direction.
Mm-hmm.
So for the subdivision neighborhood, you can refer back. Remember I said to kind of leave 2 tabs of the same thing open?
Yeah.
So what I did was search the property on here. And I'm just looking to see if it's in a subdivision or a neighborhood. It will tell you in here. So this one is in Runnymede Manor. So I will just put Runnymede Manor. It'll kind of auto-populate for you and you'll click on it. The school district name, you can always refer back to this. So right now I'm in public records.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes if I'm really in a jam, I'll refer to a previous listing, but you kind of want to just stick with the public records.
Yeah.
What was I looking for again?
Oh, the school district name. Yeah.
I'm glad you remember. School district. So it doesn't really say here. Oh yeah, it does. Black Horse Pike Regional. And then the elementary school district is Runnymede Borough. I think it just wants one. So we'll just put Black Horse Pike Regional. Where are we at? There we go. Black Horse Pike Regional School. And most of the time it just pops right up. Here you'll just check mark if it's in an HOA or a condo. This one specifically is not. I'm just going to hit no. You will find that too in public records. And if you're not sure, just ask the agent.
Mm-hmm.
If it's in a senior community, this one is not. And just keep scrolling till you get to something that needs to be done that's highlighted red. So zoning. Let's go see the zoning. It should be in public record. And it's not. I know it's residential.
Mm-hmm.
It's a residential single family detached. So I'm just going to put residential. You can capitalize it if you want. Sometimes, like, I don't know if your team lead does PA, but it'll tell you like RSA 4 for like residential single family attached.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll be in public records.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Is it new construction? This is not. This is a resale. Structure type is detached because it's not attached to any other homes. The style of this one is just a Cape Cod. If you're not sure, you can always refer to public records or a previous listing, or sometimes people don't do it right. You can always ask the agent. Need any of this. Level stories. So I know it's 2 stories, so I'm just going to put 2, but that will be in public records. Now, water source. I want to show you where that is. So that I would get from a previous listing, because you don't really go to the properties because you're kind of always at the office. The agent, when they go to the properties, they kind of figure all this out. They might tell you when they message you like, hey, we have a new listing, can you put this in? It's actually, it has septic water or whatever, but they might let you know. If not, because they might be super busy too, you can always refer to a previous listing, and I'll show you where. And if something's ever like wrong in there and you just didn't know, they may tell you, like the sellers may see the listing somewhere like on Zillow or whatever, and then say like, wait a minute, this is actually, we converted it from electric gas, thank you, from electric to gas. And then you can always go back and fix it. So this closed in 2014, and right here where it says utilities, it tells you that they have central air, the heating fuel is natural gas, the hot water is natural gas, the water source is public. So when you input that, you'll just basically copy right from there. Or I run into this too, like if back in the day, a previous listing that you're pulling up here, it didn't have central air, and then now you know it does, you just put that it does have central air. Little things like that. What am I looking for? Water source. Public. So that's public. The sewer was public. The hot water was natural gas. The cooling type, they had central air. The cooling fuel, natural gas. Heating type. And if you forget, you can always go back and just look. Natural gas. Force air. Right. Yeah, so the type, if it's natural gas, it has like a HVAC unit. So it runs on gas. So I put forced air, natural gas. You know how like it comes out of the vents? All right, you will put, if there's a basement, that will tell you in public records. It's usually right here on the first section at the bottom. And you'll remember too, like as you keep doing it, you'll be like, this is where it'll tell me where a basement is. And this is where I find, you know, where the central air is. Another thing too is the agent will have you, when they get a listing, they will have you send the client a seller's property disclosure. Mike went over that with you, right? You can always refer to that too. Like you can go to the DocuSign room and pull that seller's property disclosure and see like, has the central air been updated? Because I see it didn't have central air back in 2008, but maybe they have it now. So that form can tell you too, because the seller actually fills that out. Oh, I meant to hit yes. So yes, there was a basement, and it was a full basement. Their basement isn't finished, which I know, so I just put full. If the agent tells you like, oh, it's fully finished, you'll put that. It's partially finished. If there isn't a basement, you'll hit no, and then you'll just go to like the foundation details. Like it could be just a concrete slab. And if you can't find that information or you're not sure, just ask the agent or check the seller's property disclosure if you have time. Depending how busy your day is, you might have to reach out to the agent, but if you have time to look and not bother them, perfect. And you'll see too, like some agents will be really communicative with you. Like one of the agents on our team, I just call him. I'm like, tell me about this one. And I'll steal a couple minutes of his time. And if he's not doing anything, he'll let me know. What was I doing? Oh, I wanted to change this back to basement, full basement. All right. Now you'll put the number of bedrooms and bathrooms. So there's 3 bed, 2 bath. It'll tell you in public records. If that's changed at all, like let's say this went active and you put that it's 3 bed, 2 bath, but the sellers did an addition and it's 4 bed, 2 bath, and nobody told you, just go back and fix it. Because I'm sure that the agent put the price for a 4 bedroom. 3 bed, 2 bath. So you'll just have to change this part. Bless you. Accessibility features. We just put level entry main. If there was something specific that they wanted you to put, like that the stairs going upstairs have a chair lift, you could put that. And you'll see this in the picture that I sent you of what to put. Here you'll just put if it has a pool. This does have a pool, it's a personal pool. If there's no pool, you'll put no pool. And if it's like a condo, they might have a community pool, stuff like that. That'll be in public records. They do have a personal pool. So I'm gonna put that. Type of parking. So here you'll put if they have a garage, if it's attached or detached. If there's no garage and no driveway, you'll just kind of put on-street parking. Maybe in the city they have like a parking garage. Here they just have a driveway, so I'm just gonna put that. And photo option. You'll always click here, lister will upload all, and when you get the photos, you'll upload them. So you'll go to add photos, accept, and you can pull them from the computer or Dropbox or Google Drive, wherever you get them from your team lead or the agent, or maybe a photographer. Just pull it from there, and then you'll add them all. Maybe I should add a picture just to show you. That's not taking me anywhere. Let's see. Do you have any questions so far?
Not yet. I guess I have to do it, so.
Yeah, you can always text me too. Or call me, that might be easier sometimes. find a picture. Let's put a picture of Jack. Okay, so here is your picture.
Okay.
We're gonna pretend that's the front of the house. And then it'll say things like upload, whatever. So you'll add photos. You don't want to hit publish yet over here.
Yeah.
Just want to go back. And it'll take you back to this screen, but the pictures will still be there. In the public section, this is where you kind of describe the house, like walk into our beautiful foyer, whatever. The agent will, for Mike's team, he has the agent write it and they'll send it to us and we'll just put it in there, like copy paste or for here you may want to put things like, so this will be just for the agent to see in the MLS.
Okay.
It depends, like if you're what your team lead wants. I'm not sure what he wants, but for us, I can tell you what we do. Like if one of our agents has a listing and it's all in Mike's name because he's the team lead, but he likes to be reached out to personally, I'll put for any questions regarding this property, please, sorry for any misspellings, please reach out to Ken Prouse, and then I'll put his number, blah, blah, blah. And then they have it. They may even tell you what they want you to put in there. Like, I don't know, I can't think of anything, but sometimes you might put nothing. For documents, this is where you will add the seller's property disclosure.
Yeah.
And the lead paint disclosure if it was built before 1978.
Okay.
Whoops, clicked the wrong thing. So you'll add a document, agents and clients, and you'll hit accept, and you will pull it from wherever it is.
Yeah.
I save everything to the computer, and while they're active, I keep their file in the computer. Just makes it easier for me. You will find your little groove that works for you. And I know Mike likes everything uploaded into the DocuSign room as well. Did he tell you to do that for your team lead?
No.
Like if you receive a document from title, like a settlement notice, put that into the DocuSign room for that client. Just stuff like that.
Okay.
If I get it in an email from the title company or from the lender, like a mortgage commitment, I send it to the computer and then just put it in DocuSign into that client's room. I'm looking for, let me grab like a seller's property disclosure. This computer is very slow, so just bear with me. Sometimes it goes pretty good. This is a buyer. Okay, so here I have a seller's property disclosure. I'm just going to pull it up. Open. And you'll upload that and a lead paint disclosure. I'm not going to upload another form because I don't want to like waste your time. But there we have something else too that's called a presentation of offers that we upload.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
Yeah, he showed it to you. So your team lead may have one too. I would just ask him. Just be like, hey, do you happen to have a presentation of offers form that you want me to upload into Bright? with the seller's property disclosure and the lead paint disclosure, and he'll tell you. So that's how you do that. And then showing requirements. The agent may tell you like they need at least 24 hours notice because they have 4 dogs and they need to figure out where they're going with the dogs or whatever.
Okay.
But the agent should let you know. If they don't, just ask.
Kelly, I don't have anything. I don't do anything.
Hi.
Wait, is that Susie?
Yes.
I'm like, that's not Kelly.
Wait, who is that?
Arthur Carr.
Oh, let me make you big. Wait a minute. How do I know you?
Come on, man. You don't remember me?
No.
That's hilarious.
I know the face.
Yeah, so go to your Facebook friends, search my name, and you'll realize how we know each other.
Oh my God, that is really.
Just tell her.
The nightlife industry back in the day.
Oh my God, I'm scared.
No, it's from nightlife. I used to run nightlife hospitality company.
Oh, wait, I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh my God, I want to go to my Facebook. And Mike's recording me, so I don't think I should. Sorry, Mike.
All right, I'll let you get back to work.
Showing method, in person only. That's what we always put. If that's changed, they'll let you know. It's like, I don't know, maybe someone got COVID. Can we change that? And here you'll put the showing contact. So if it's a go-in show and there isn't a showing contact necessary, the agent will tell you. Otherwise, I don't know if they'll just ask them if they want you to put the agent of that property or if they want you to put the owner, and that's whoever you'll put. So let's pretend that the owner kind of wants to be contacted for all this. So let's do, her name is Marie. Wait, that if you don't know the name, it'll be in public records. I'm actually going to put Alex because that's what's in public records. So I'm going to put Alex. I'll put his phone number. And then the lockbox type, you'll put if there is one or not. I'm sure there will be. And you'll put what it is. If it's a combination lockbox, you'll put that and put where it is, like the front door knob. Or if they don't tell you anything, leave it blank if you want. Or you can ask the agent, like, hey, where's the lockbox located, you know? Because they might be like, oh, I'm glad you asked because we had to put it in a weird spot. It's actually hanging on the garage. So if they don't tell you, it's probably not a big deal, but you can ask. They might appreciate it. Open house. So let's say we're having an open house and it's gonna be a public open house. Anybody can go, even the neighbor down the street. If it's just a broker open house, just for, you know, agents and brokers, you'll put that. We're gonna do in person only. If this was COVID, I feel like you would put public and then just live video because nobody was really doing, you know, person to person interactions. You'll put the date of the open house and they'll let you know. Let's say it's next Sunday, the 2nd. And it's going to be from 12 to 3. They'll let you know. And then if they have any remarks that they want you to add, and then you'll just save and close. That's how you add an open house. I can't really show her how to do showing time because it's not a real listing. Oh, you know what? I'll go to one of our real listings. But this is what he was saying about, like, make sure you tell her what's really important. So this is important. So when you're in the middle of like doing this and you're not ready to actually make it go active on the market, you want to make sure you just hit save and you're not hitting publish.
Okay.
It's a very big button and it's easy to hit. So just make sure you don't hit publish until you're actually ready for it to be live and your team lead has like approved it and you're ready to go.
Okay.
Let me go to a listing that we actually have instead of this fake listing. Let's do this is pending. Let's go to like a let's try this one. See if it lets me change it. All right, so you can always go back down here to showing, and then this will pop up. So we couldn't click this before until you actually hit publish. You can't get to this.
Okay.
So click manage showing time. And here you'll put, let's see. Let's start at the top. So let's say contact details, your team lead just wants to get an email or maybe they just want to text. You can always ask your team lead how they like to do it. But add a new agent. Sometimes, I don't know if you'll actually do this because I don't know how that team is run, but I'm going to add, okay, here we go. I'm going to add Ken Prowse. He's like one of our agents that likes to be super involved, and that's okay. Some of them don't want to be involved at all. Ken Prowse, I'm going to add him. So that's how you would add. You could add the owner if you wanted. Let's add Alex. Just Alex. Is it gonna search? Okay, add new. So let's do that. Alex. Sorry. Oh, I should have put that down there. Sorry. Phone type, mobile phone. If he wants to be contacted on his phone, you can put that in. The agent will let you know. If they don't, just ask. Or maybe your team lead will have a system that you just consistently do every time.
Okay.
But that's how you do that. Let me close it. Combination. If it's a combination lock, you'll put that in there, and then you'll put the code. So that's the code, and then let's just say it's Supra. Then you kind of don't need a code because that's like an electronic lockbox. So the combination lockbox has like, you know those things like back in high school where you put the numbers in?
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Then you'll hit save changes. And that's pretty much it. We'll kind of keep everything the same. Appointment type. Appointment type you might want to change. If the agent tells you it's a go and show, fine. If they need an appointment because they're living there because they have 2 kids and 4 dogs, you might need an appointment required, and then you can do confirm with any. Like Mike can confirm it if he speaks to the seller. Ken can confirm it if he speaks to the seller. So that would be really the only thing. And it's pretty much as simple as that. Let me think. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Do you have any questions?
Nope, right now. I mean, like, I have to go by myself through all the process.
No, this is like a fake one. I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I say I have to do it by myself. So
Yeah, I agree. Like you have to do it by yourself. You do have the pictures I sent you.
Yes.
And if you're confused, you can call me. And if I feel like it's something you should ask your team lead, I'll just let you know.
Yeah.
Because for me, sometimes like you get scared to ask somebody who's like above you. I
Yeah.
don't, but he doesn't seem scary. So I would just double check with him if you don't know something or if you're not sure. And if I know the answer, I will tell you. So feel free to reach out to me. And if you want to bother Mike, you could do that too.
I will.
Bye. That's pretty much it. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I took like 45 minutes of your time. I hope I wasn't too annoying.
No, not at all.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much it. I'll probably see you again.
Yeah, for sure, I guess.
Meet with you again. Who knows? And if you have questions, I'm actually gonna save your number so I have it. Can you tell me again how to spell your name?
It's Elena.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I have you. So now, because sometimes, like, if somebody's calling me and I don't know the number, I'm like, oh God, I don't know who this is. I don't know if I can answer right now because you kind of need. But if I know it's you, I'm like, oh, okay, she'll understand. Like, so I can pick up.
Okay.
Perfect. I think that's it.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome, and I hope I didn't confuse you. All right, I'll let you.
No, you're good.
Okay, bye, Elena.
Bye-bye.
How do I end this?
Leave me.
I think I got it. Bye.
Bye.